What's up, J-Miss?
Swaggin'.
Tell us what's good.
What's good?
Yeah.
Irving Plaza, man.
Irving Plaza.
Sold out. That's what's good.
Oh, this shit is sold out, man.
What's going on? Night last night?
Crazy, look how many people are in here. It's crazy. New York City. It's a better place to do it.
Man.
It's that time again.
You gon' fall off, let me just remind you that these aren't the things you need to know. These aren't the things you
Yo, we should run through the photo pit real quick.
what they drinking. If that's what you thinking, then these aren't the things you need to know. Yeah, they say I need to get my pockets fatter than right. That's why I'm sitting writing rhymes on a Saturday night. Fuck with my dogs, but please don't be mad if they
Where we at?
When a battle we might.
Irving Plaza, chilling backstage. Hyped to see him perform. He's doing his thing right now.
He's lying. We're backstage. Phil's about to make his debut as my new artist on Work More Music. I'm psyched. I'm hyped.
Miss man,
I'm
Miss
swagging.
man.
I got free hand to see it. I'm watching my friend perform right now.
Hell yeah.
Life's good.
Oh shit! He's about to go the fuck down in this bitch. I'm bringing both my cuts right now.
Hey, what's good, y'all? What the fuck is good, y'all? Woo! My name's Julius Smith. For all y'all who haven't heard of me, I'm just chilling. They say I smoke too much and I ain't living right. I feel like I was completely sober in a different life. I write songs about it, I stays with that. On my buzz vacuum sealed and gift wrapped. Please don't get your homegirl Mary Jane kidnapped. Trying to reach in my bag and you might get piff slapped. Give me my piff back. Adventure of the Sour Ranger. Put me on TV so everybody see me. Sour D, hourly. Don't be trying to break no leaves off. Hey yo, show me some love, baby. For a fact, I fucking love y'all.
Worth more music.
We ain't leaving, we just showed up. We ain't leaving when they just open the door. Can't go home till we go up. Elevator take my team to the penthouse floor. Look out, look outside. We still here, look. You see me, ho? Look out, look outside. And we still here. You must be kidding me. These raps like weed maps, blunt delivery, flush the skibbity. Never trust the wizardry, we'll get there when we get there. Never rush delivery, chariot backseat, plush come sit with me. Test the vocals, Mythman switch flows like you switch express to local. El Presidente getting head, my office extra oval. Recognition getting global, nigga travel east or west, they know you. But how I'm happy home in my happy home? Like should I do more shows? Now y'all should have me cloned. Shout out every nappy dome with a crappy comb, missing teeth but still smiling. Still working out the kinks, ain't got bills piling, let that be known. Better save runaway slave before that cash be gone. If it's crash out season, what type of crash we on? Never met a track that could pass me on, now blast me home. We ain't leaving, we just showed up. We ain't leaving when they just open the door. Can't go home till we go up. Elevator take my team to the penthouse floor. Look out, look outside. We still here, baby. Look out, look outside. And we still here. Okay, we still here, but it's motion now. Stop focusing on raindrops, I got an ocean now. Still here, never left, every breath potent now. So just the way I wrote it down is just the way you quote it now. Life's full of ups and downs, it's how you hold it. You can hold it down, but it's harder to control it. What's the hold up? Roll the dice, don't blow it. This a one-on-one piece, ain't no matching piece to go with. Hand class praying, the only time that my knees dirty. Used to tell us we nerdy. School's out, 2:22, booked a session at the stool for like 3:30. Never see my Nikes or my white tee dirty. New flow, TACH2O. Down until the pay too low, but stay you though. Thieving, Robin Hood killer till we even. We kill here, we still here, and we ain't leaving. We ain't leaving, we just showed up. We ain't leaving when they just open the door. Can't go home till we go up. Elevator take my team to the penthouse floor. Look out, look outside. We still here, look out, look outside. We ain't leaving, we just showed up. We ain't leaving when they just open the door. Can't go home till we go up. Elevator take my team to the penthouse floor. Look out, look outside. We still here, look out, look outside. And we still here. Yeah, mic check 1 2. What it do? It's your boy Julius Myth, the Myth Man. We get everything right here. Make sure my levels is good. How's everybody feeling? Michael Lewis, what up, boy? We got some important announcements this week. It's about to be an interesting show. Not to mention, we probably had the most perfect sample possible for this week's challenge. Howie, what's good, boy? West Coastin'. But yeah, we probably had one of the best samples ever this week. If you couldn't flip this, then I feel bad for you. You need to sign up for my school course if you couldn't flip this, because this shit was so perfect. Yeah, make sure those wires are right. You already know. Yeah, I mean, we got, like I said, we got an announcement to make. I'm gonna have a special guest up here today that most of y'all probably know if you was here from the beginning of this challenge. And let's get right into it. So let's see here. Share my screen. We're gonna take it over to Facebook. And shout out to all the guys that joined the group from the YouTube side. Jump in the chat. Let me know if you emailed entries, and I will get to them. Y'all already know how this goes down. All right. So, yeah, this week's sample was Robert Wotherspoon, Music to Massage Your Mate by. I'll play a little bit of it. Hopefully I don't get copyright issues, but this is like, it's one of them ones, guys. So if you couldn't do it, hit me up. Join the course. Skip through. All right, that's enough. They're gonna come after me. So Patty Man, what's good, man? Okay, we got 6 people in here. Fuck, we gonna jump right into these entries. I got a good feeling about this one. I know y'all probably came with the A game this week. Let's get it. First up, who was the first up? Oh, I was the first up. I want to say I actually added bass to this, so I don't want to play this video. Let's see, I'll play it through here. Chocolate Boy, what's good, man? So yeah, that was my personal entry right there. Multi-Kashi, 1, 2, 3, 4. Been a minute. Used to listen while I was in Japan. What, my music? Shout out to you regardless. Shout out to Japan. That's what's up. I know through the analytics that I did have some decent support out there. Shout out to you, man. I appreciate it, for real. I appreciate anybody listening to my shit. So yeah, that's mine. I hope the levels was good, because I was playing it through the interface, but I kicked it off for y'all. Let's see what we got. Shout out Johnny Pacheco. Oh. All right, let's see here. Sample flip challenge from the homie Calamari Beats. Looks like he's on the NPC sample this week, and he's scratching. Let's see what you got, man.
Yes, that's how you start this shit off. Calamari, I see you, dog. Great work with the effects. Try put the effects on just the one. Well, I'm not sure if you can do it with the sample, but I would have loved to hear that. That effect only on the sample, and then had the drums still playing over it. That's a whole nother sequence. That would be fire. But yeah, that was great. That was good work, man. And I like the drums too. The snare was a little bit loud, but there was great selection of drums. And you know what? I'm gonna have I got a guest that's pulling up. OG MPC Sample Flip Challenge member. Let's see what he think about that too. If he heard it, I'm not sure. Let's see. Let's bring him up. D Saint in the building. What's good, man? You might be muted.
Me?
Yeah, there we go.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah. You a little
Yes, sir, man.
I think I can fix that though. Hold on.
Thanks for having me, man.
Yes, sir. You heard that beat from Calamari Beats right there?
Yeah, that was awesome, man. I love the scratches and everything, man. That's so killer. And there's a lot of stuff there that I would keep. You know what I mean? I was thinking like that first initial scratch that he made on the second go around. I think it was really, really good.
Yeah, he's a monster with the effects. He's been putting in work since the MPC sample came out, and he's really a beast with the effects. I see he's like a live guy. He does a lot of live events I see on Facebook and shit. But yeah, that was super dope. But yo, if y'all know him, that's cool. If y'all don't know him, D Saint is he started this shit with me. And you know, life happens, and he got busy. This dude does a beat every single day and throws it up. He's doing a 365-day challenge. He's producing for artists out in Toronto and beyond. And you know, he puts in the work. So shout out to this guy.
Thank you, man. Appreciate you, man. Thanks for having me, man. Thanks for the shout out, man. I'm excited to come to New York, man. I'm coming.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. That was Calamari Beats. Let's see who we got next. Nope. Heat Waves. Nope. Nope. All right. Shout out to the homie Mac Bowman, Chaos Reigns. Another staple around here. Never disappoints. Let's see what you got, man.
Mac, you did it again, man.
For sure. This is a great freestyle beat, cypher beat.
Also, newsflash: Mac Bowman is linked up with Blends. He's a part of the Blends Collective now.
Oh,
So that's
nice.
that's news. They got a little thing going. They growing it right now.
That's awesome, man. Congratulations, man. That's dope. That's good to know. Let
Joining
it be
forces.
known. Let it be known.
See the
That's
little logo
awesome.
in the corner of the video. You heard the tag in the beginning. So
That's dope.
they joining forces for some Justice League shit right now.
That's
Shout
awesome,
out to
man.
you,
Yo.
Mac. Shout out to the Blends.
Yeah, yo, awesome. Yo, Mac, great beat, man. Great beat, man. I always love talking to Mac, man. Me and this man talk. And yeah, he's great. He's really, man, look at the progress, man, this man has had in the last few months too. Like, holy crap, crazy progress. And you know it's good just because the beat made you want to rap. Like, it made you want to rap. Like, it made you want to kick it like instantly, like, you know. And I like the switch up, and then I also like that it also gave enough room for the rapper to breathe. You know, because just me as starting as a lyricist, then getting into producing, I always keep the rapper in mind. A lot of people, making beats and beat flips don't really keep the rapper in mind. That one was like really good. I really like that. It was the simplicity of it was great. It kicked. I put my headset in too, and it bumps on the headset.
Yeah, he left the space for the artist, which I'm a stickler about. And he's learned how to EQ his drums. Like, those drums really mesh well with the sample, and nothing was too loud, nothing was making my ears bleed, cracking too hard.
Right.
Yeah, that's quality work. Let's see, the chat is saying the drum work on point. Mac Mang got a whole bunch of fire emojis. This, that, heat. Yeah, it's definitely gratifying to see the progress from back. I think he probably joined in February when the shit started.
Yeah.
If not March, but like from where he started to where he's at now is definitely something to applaud,
For sure, man. Awesome, man.
All right, next up. Oh shit, is this? Okay, so Zohar Petrikov Houston, this guy, I don't know if you've seen this guy, D. This is our our house guy. He makes dope ass house beats. I think this is a sample flip, but every sample that he's flipped on the weekly challenge has been exciting. It's a breath of fresh air to have a completely different genre that's not hip hop in the group, and this dude, he comes with it for real. So yeah, shout out to you, Zohar. Zohar. I hope I'm not saying that shit wrong, but let's get into it.
Wow.
Let's go.
That's awesome. You weren't kidding. That's cool.
breakdown is fire.
The intro. Very cool.
I like this sequence better than the first one.
One of those, bro. Definitely one of those. Woo! This would be awesome. Mine, for sure. Yes. Wow. There's so much to say about this. There's a lot to say about that.
For real.
I don't know if we got enough time, but there's a lot to say about that. They all in all good ways, all good things too, like in a good way. You know, that's awesome.
Yo, so
Wow.
like I told you, he definitely brings it.
Yo, round of applause.
Yeah, round of applause. So I do say there's one critique because usually I don't really have much to say to him, but I would maybe like EQ the sample a little bit and take a little bit of the high end out, just because I'm picturing that song like blaring in a club.
Yeah, right.
You don't want to have too much of that high end and that high mid in the club on that crazy system, because it just might be a little ear fatigue that comes from that. But as far as the arrangement goes, as far as the sample, how he chopped it, how he arranged it, that's like a 9 out of 10, if not a 10 out of 10. That shit was fucking banging.
That was fucking banging, man. Yeah, like that's like, how do you judge that on a hip hop basis? That's a completely different genre, different vibe, different everything, man. But I definitely understand what you mean about the high end too. Is that I don't know though if he's like mixing with a huge heavy subwoofer, like heavy low end, like, you know what I mean? Maybe I'm not hearing the heavy low end, so he's trying to get that high to cut through the mix or something. It felt like it maybe drowned it. I don't know if it's intentional, but you know what I mean? I always feel like with you or really good producers a lot of times that have been doing it for a long time, that when they do something, it's like intentional, right? But maybe you're right, man. I agree with you. I would have brought that mix down. When I was listening to this beat, I love the beat. Yo, great job, man. Absolutely. When I was listening to this beat, I feel like this is when you're sampling a beat and you turn it up too high. And it's like, you know what I mean? And you got to turn it down just a little bit. This is where it is. It's like, this exact same thing. I would do what he's doing. I'd love to do what he's doing, but I would have turned it down just a few notches, like a BPMs, right? But I love this genre. I love that vibe. I love the quality. The mix was great. If we're judging it just for the beat flip, he took great parts of it. The second sequence, or the second main sequence, when it built back up like that, you're saying, that was really good. That was really good. I need to listen to the sample more, because I didn't really like take in the sample. I don't know if he like layered that, because I don't know if he like got 2 layers of it and layered it, just because I was trying to hear which instruments was going. I don't know if that was a part of the song that he took out. But if he layered that and created that sequence in the back end, that's super impressive. Like that's like,
yeah. Well, the sample is very dynamic. It's very musical sample. It's like it's a lot going on with the piano and all that.
Right.
He might have layered it up, but I think he just really chose he just really had great selection of chops and where the parts that he wanted to use. But yeah, honestly, like, that shit is fucking fire. His drums are always good. His drums are always like leveled.
Yeah.
I just think the sample was just a little pitchy, and for headphones it was dope. But I feel like if we was in the club, it's a little too pitchy. It's a little too high, too much high end going on. But that's a banger, bro. Like.
Right.
The
mix is the easiest. Mix is the easiest fix, right?
Up tempo.
Yeah.
You know, that shit make you want to dance. You ever seen that meme with the little Russian boy in the club? He's like way too young to be in the club, and he's doing like that little dance, like this.
Yeah.
It just made me want to do the dance, the little Russian boy dance.
It's awesome.
Okay, yeah, he's in the chat. Great advice, guys. I'll keep it in mind.
Yeah, I mean, you don't even you can and you can't do what you do, bro. I don't wanna fuck up the recipe, but I just think
That's dope, man.
on real loud, like, cause that's club music. There's no two ways around it. People might listen to that shit in their headphones, but that shit is the shit that the DJ throws on in the club and everybody goes crazy. You know what I'm saying? And if that's the goal, I feel like just maybe take down the high end a little bit.
Great advice, man. Yeah, he's saying he did it all in headphones. And he should be using speakers. But yeah, that's a great job, man. Good job, man. You know, keep going, man. I love the flip, man. 9.4 for me for sure. That was a killer. That was a knockout punch.
That's a goddamn banger.
Yeah.
All right, next up. Do you make beats? Yes. Do you make beats? Goodbye. All right, next up. The homie, DJ D Berg out in Philadelphia. Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Let's see.
I made a video and everything. The drums, I like the snare. That's nice. Yeah. Yeah, it makes you want to start rapping, man. That's when you know it's good. It makes you want to start rapping.
I love this sequence right here.
Yeah. Did he add that? Is that part of the sample, that flute?
Yeah, it's in there.
Yeah. That's dope.
Yeah, another banger from D Berg. I got a lot of praise for that one. I got two little complaints for that one. The sequences were excellent. The second one was even better, as far as the main sequences goes. I didn't really. There was the breakdown part kind of messed up my bop a little bit because I was really feeling the bop hard, and then
Right.
the little breakdown had like a kind of a. The transition was just a little off. It wasn't as smooth as the main sequences were. That and there's some like high pitched pianos hits in the sample that I feel like you gotta touch up that high end because And you know, I'd be always saying the same things to everybody, but you got to touch up that high end because that sample gets pitchy. It gets a little too a little too high with the piano hits and shit. That sequence with the flute is fucking fire. And I
Definitely.
like what you did. I think he was talking recently about running his tracks through tape, recording to tape and then recording back to the MPC, which gives it that like lo-fi feel, that tape hiss, and that slight little compression, which a lot of times will handle that high end for you. But I think you should have did a little bit extra EQ on it at that point for the high end part, and fixed up that one transition. But other than that, that is definitely a banger.
Absolutely, man.
Say, D?
Absolutely. No, I agree with you on all those things. I wasn't really thinking too hard on the mix, but I agree with you. It's hard for me. I don't want to really judge too much on the mix because I feel like everyone's mix is a little bit different. But I absolutely agree with you. And I love your mix, and everyone's got a great mix. If it comes down to the mix, honestly, I didn't feel like the bass was high enough. And the kicks aren't high enough, but that's just maybe my preference, right? Because it's this is like more of a lo-fi beat, right? So he's trying to keep it, under a certain thing, right?
Yeah,
I like
a
to
good
say,
point, though. He could have boosted that low end a little bit.
That's just, but I don't know if that's a preference or that's like, what I mean, everyone's different, right? So if that's his goal that he's trying to do, then that's dope. But yeah, for me, my preference for the mix, I definitely would turn that bass up, turn those kicks up, and have it knock a little bit. But I love all the good news is I love the snare, love the army roll there. I love that the drums there. I love the flute chop. I thought it was great, man. I really liked it, man. I'd give that like a strong, strong 8.4, maybe 8.2, something like that in the mid to high eights, because I think that's a great song, that like a storytelling song. And he went like right slow. What a difference like between the last two beats. Like one guy turned it way up and this guy turned it way low. Like for the sample, right? Yeah, he went slow.
As far as the mix goes, I'm like really tough on these guys just because
right.
I found that they can take it and
good.
Makes them better every week, man. Every week it's like improvement. So I don't hold back with this group, and it works though. But yeah, that was fire. That was really good work right there. That was solid. I do agree. You could have brought up the low end also a little bit. Like in my beat at first, I just was gonna use the bass from the sample, and then it kind of felt underwhelming to me. So then I added the 808 just to fill in that void, because there's not a ton of low end in it. It's like like a piano, like it's like a orchestra type of thing. So I felt like it needed the sample needed a little boost on the bottom. But so yeah, for that reason I'll say maybe EQ the bottom up a little bit. But that was fucking solid work. See the chat talking about.
Yo, good to see you, Oscar. Yo, good to see you, homie Oscar. Yo, good to see you, Cam. Yo, good to see you, Revenue. The homies, yo, coming through. Good to see you, Patty, man. The blend.
Zohar said, "This is exactly the sound I love to drive around at night." Yeah, that's definitely some driving music, man. Ride around the city. I'm a fan of D-Berg. That was fire. Patty Man agreed he would ride around the hood to that. Thanks. Yeah, I agree. The bass too low. This bass was hard for me. Yeah, the sample really is lacking in bass. That's the one thing. It's like such a great sample to chop up, but it's definitely lacking in low end. Literally went through 25 sounds. And yo, I really love the effect that the tape gave it. That shit was definitely I enjoyed that for sure. I have so many muted tracks at 808 that didn't make the final mix. Yeah, bro. Like, I definitely feel you on that. I struggle with the bass on that too. So I just went and used the fucking trap southern 808 like blaring and just said fuck it. Thought it had too much low end. In the sense of like some of the piano and some of the horns or whatever, or strings or whatever this was. There's like a good amount of low end in there, if that's what you're talking about. But as far as something that'll give it some boom in the system, it really didn't have a lot at all. But yeah, that's all around good reviews from the chat. I really don't have much to complain about except for that transition and that high pitch part. But good shit, man. Another week, D-Berg came through.
Go beat, man.
Yeah, he's one of the newer guys, but he's definitely he got his stripes. He's proven himself week after week now at this point.
That's awesome.
All right, next up, The Blends. Jots. My guy Jots. Let's see.
The Blends. Jermaine on the snare.
Hey yo, jot that shit down. Yes, shout out to Jots from The Blends. You know what I'm gonna say though, brother.
Oh yeah.
That snare knocked me out of my seat. It was great drum selection, but too loud.
Yeah.
It was a good loop. It was dope how you chopped it. I like the slowed down approach. I did the same thing. Good selection of the part that you used. I think it could have been a little more variation in the chops though. It was just a little bit repetitive. The drums was too high. But again, repetitive isn't always bad. If somebody was rapping over it, then it probably would take you out of that thinking. But that was definitely dope. I'm just gonna say too loud on those drums, bro. Too loud on those drums.
Yeah, I agree. I'm glad you said it because if I was going first, I would have said it too. I had to actually turn my phone down a little bit because it was a little bit too high in the headphones. I really liked this. I really liked it. They were knocking. I really like it though, and I liked everything about it. I think it was a good sample, but yeah, there wasn't much complexity. Wasn't very complex. There wasn't a lot of variation. I don't know. I like those boom bap beats. There's nothing wrong with that. That's like that's right up my alley. Like I gravitate to those kind of beats, right? So I might have a little bit of favoritism, but I really like those kind of beats, storytelling beats, right? But when it comes to the actual flip, right?
Yeah, a lot of rappers will eat that up and love a simple loop, But, I think it could have been a little something more, maybe for a hook sequence or something. And I only say that because I know the sample, and I know that there's so much there that like he could have flipped something else into there and freaked it a little more. But even take that out because that's a personal preference thing. But I do say that those drums need to be mixed a little better into the soup. It need to blend in a little bit better because it kind of like took me out of it just because it was so loud, and because the drums are so good, like it was excellent. I don't know if that was drum break or one shots. It was perfect sounds selection, but it's just too loud.
Right.
Atmos said drums weren't too loud at all. I don't know if you in headphones, but I'm in headphones right now, and that shit knocked me out of my seat, brother. Nothing wrong with big sounding drum. Of course not. No, of course not. I love big sounding drums, but there's a way to make your drums feel loud and feel big without them being loud, like for real.
Without peaking. Yeah, without peaking, right? Yeah.
Without that peaking, or it could have been even EQ'd just a certain frequency in that snare. It was mainly the snare. The kick wasn't even a problem, but the snare was just, the tape is a secret sauce for the glue. But yeah, it's just a little too loud on the snare for me. If y'all might disagree, that's cool. I ain't mad at you.
Yeah, of course, yes.
That's
and I love your perspective, and that's why music is great, man, because everyone's got different opinion, different mixes, different flavors, different tastes, right? No, it's good, man. That's why it's hard to be critical on the mix, but it's good to let them know like what you think, and you're gonna change lives and change people's outlooks on things and see things that they didn't see, and it's gonna improve their game, man. There's no way it can't. You know what I mean? So I respect it, man. You gotta give it to them, man. And I agree, man. And I absolutely agree with you. I agree with you. I think the mix was too loud. The drums were too loud. I had to turn it down. But besides that, the chop was great. Everything was good, but it was very simple. But yeah.
I mean, everybody in here know the blends. He don't play and also that's also a judgment based on what I've heard from him specifically.
Right. Right.
And more times than not, his drums are mixed perfectly with the sample.
Right.
So I just had to, I gotta say how I feel,
Yeah, and you never know. He might have did this one day. You know what I mean? This is a weekly thing, right? You don't know how much time everyone's put into all this, right?
Yeah, he said you guys need to play the instrumental in the background while you're doing the commentary. Yeah, it's not a bad idea, actually. Canwell, shout out to you. New character unlocked. Shout out to new homie in the chat. Yeah, maybe I'm gonna do that for the next one. All right, next up.
Yeah.
Patiman. Oh shit, we in Los Santos with it. Okay. Y'all ready for that GTA 6? Patty man, we crewed up when GTA 6 come out. All right, let's get it. Georgia.
That's awesome. a great drum set, it's a great bass, great level on that bass with that kick too.
That bass is crazy.
Yeah.
Backwards shit.
Really clever, actually, doing it to that, and I didn't even know that. I never knew that. That's good.
Patty Man.
That was cool, man. Wow.
What the fuck is wrong with you, bro? That shit was crazy.
Yeah, that
was
deserves a round of
crazy.
applause. Honestly, that does. That was good. That bass line
That
was
was
fire,
crazy.
man. Yeah, yeah.
That beat was fucking hard as fuck. Samuel, we gonna do what you said. I'm gonna leave it playing in the back.
Yeah. If you want, just I was gonna say we could turn down just a touch and let us know what you think about that beat, man. Let me know what you think. There's a lot to say there.
That shit was hard as fuck. I think because I had it turned all the way up, and I'm a broken record, but I think the snare could have came down like the tiniest bit.
Yeah.
But I get what you was doing, you know, with the trappy type shit. It's definitely punchy, snappy, so I get it. Having said that, the chops was crazy. I like how you spun the sample backwards at times. The synths that you put on top of it is crazy. The bass was fucking phenomenal. You crazy, bro. And then the visual on top of it is just a whole nother level. That was hard as fuck, bro.
Wow.
That bass
was
Michael Lewis
hard
said
as
that
fuck.
bass is
Yeah.
wild. That bass is wild.
Yeah, I felt that way in the first 20 seconds in. I was like, that's exactly what this sample needed. Was that because there was barely no low end on that sample, right? If any. So if that's the case, then bringing in that bass line like that, yeah, I love the tempo. I agree with everything you said, man. This is a knockout punch, man. This is a great beat. Patty Man, you did it again. Good job, buddy. Proud of you, bro.
Atmosphere said,
So proud of you.
Like the pitch effect. I like that too. That if you're talking about that warble shit where it drifts in and out of like off key and shit, fire. That shit is weird in the best way. Like that shit was hard.
Weird
bro.
in the best way. That's a good way to say
hard.
it. Yeah, that
Somebody
was hard.
I could see an artist rapping to that. Some real buck shit. Some real like hype. Like
for sure. For sure. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, the way Patty Man sees a sample, like his ears, like Drew D-Berg hit me on the side, like, man, that dude Patty Man, the way his ear hears samples is crazy, and it really is. Like, he definitely comes with like the most different flip every week, and it's very uniquely him. It's always very Patty Man. That shit.
It's very Patty Man.
But this is honestly though, this is one of the best joints, Patty Man, that you submitted. I think. Like,
wow.
it's
Well, I'm
really
glad I was here for it. Yeah, I'm glad I was here for it, man. An honor. Good job, Patty Man. Great job, man.
Yeah, that
Incredible
was. It was nothing lazy about that.
Yeah, there was nothing lazy about that. Yeah, and I'm gonna give that honestly, I'm gonna give that a fucking 9.8, bro. Like, that's almost perfection. I should just give them a 10 for that. That's crazy. I've never seen the sample. I've never heard the sample, but that bass line was fire, man. That's a 9.8 in my books, bro. That's a hit. That's a hit, man.
Yeah, all the sounds that he added too, man. Like, there's a synth, and then there's like a weird like bell thing going on, and it all meshed with the sample right, and it is and like stepped it up. It wasn't just like adding sounds just to add sounds. It took it there. So yeah, that shit was banging. You crazy, bro. And that GTA shit, you fucking crazy, bro. Why didn't I think of that?
Look at that. See,
Right?
it's
Why
good.
didn't I
That's,
think of that?
yeah, when you're saying that, you know it's good. You know it's good.
Okay, atmosphere. Is this your flip, Atmos? Let's see. I think so. Hold up, sorry, I haven't been on SoundCloud in a minute.
Are you playing it right now? It's very low.
Oh,
I don't know if other people can hear it or
that's
not.
my fault. Nah, that's my
Oh,
fault. I
it-
forgot.
oh, yeah.
I got to switch the source to share the sound.
Oh yeah, because he's playing it for something else. Right. Got it.
Yeah, it's off SoundCloud. All right, let's run that back. My bad.
Yeah, I could barely hear it. There you go. I can hear it good now.
This guy's a killer, by the way, D. He's one of the newer guys.
That's what the sample needed. It needed a good bass line. So this is bringing a nice bass line here. Like that drum roll. Like the bass, man. Really like the bass. Really like the drums. Bass is really, really good. I like this part of the chop. I don't know how I felt about the chops. I like this part though.
Yeah, so
We all belong.
that was definitely not lazy at all with the chops. He hold up. SoundCloud's giving me an ad. Those were some fire ass chops. The beginning sequence, I feel like that snare was a little loud, but then that second drum sequence was like absolutely just perfect. You really fucking went in with those chops though, I gotta say.
You want to play it? Just
It
put it
was-
a little lower.
Yeah, because, you know, that
Yeah.
sample, it's real easy to just go with a straightforward sequence with the sample.
Right.
I did. Personally, I did.
Right.
And the way this is, I can tell it's the sample. I can't tell where you use from the sample. And I can't tell how you flipped it. So that just tells me that you really freaked that shit. So yeah, man, that's great. And the bass, is that live bass, or you did that on keys, or you played that on a real bass, or what was that? Cause that shit was fire. That doom, 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 that shit was crazy, bro. Tell me in the chat what you did with that.
Yeah, I agree. I absolutely agree. I believe the drums and the bass were knockouts, but It's funny. It's amazing you say that because I felt that I'm gonna feel the opposite, man. I actually feel differently. I feel like the chops were not that good. I wasn't impressed with the chop selection. I felt like they kind of dragged out a little bit, but besides that, I loved the bass. Like the bass was like a 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10 bass line. The drums were really clean. I loved the drums, but I loved the last sequence. Like this part here where the bass line's crazy, right? But the last sequence I really liked. But for some reason, the sequences in the beginning just seemed, I don't know. But if he's going for that omnious, if that's like intentional, again, if it's intentional, then that's exactly what you wanted. But I wasn't a huge fan of the chops in the beginning. But I love everything else.
And he went like a atmospheric type of route with it, the way he EQ'd it and shit and put effects on it.
A plug-in he's using or whatever, right? Yeah.
But I personally think that the way he used the sample is really fire. I don't know. I'm gonna play it for you just so you can hear it. I think that was really dope.
I trust your judgment.
It's an easy way. It's an easy route that like is obvious with this sample, and you could just do that and do it really well and knock it out of the park. He chose to not go the easy route.
Right.
I think that.
So you respect that. I respect that. That's true.
That's a banger though, regardless of the sample. That's a banger to me.
That was a great job, man. Great bass line. Again, great bass line. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah, I'll give that 8.5 for sure. 8.5. Strong 8.5. That's a strong one.
Yeah, man. Shout out to the homie. Follow him on SoundCloud. If you got SoundCloud, if you be on there, follow the homie over there. Let's see. Ooh, Kevis Key McGee in the building, and he just got here right on time. Showed up late. It's almost like he knew.
He knew.
But yeah, Key McGee. I don't know if you remember if he was in here when you was in here, D.
Right.
But this guy, to me, is like fast learner, and I like how he be doing his drums mainly. That's like my favorite thing about his style. But let's get it, Key McGee. Yo, Key, That shit was fire, bro. I got one thing that I don't like in there. Cause I like how you chop the sample. You always got like a real East Coast 90s hip hop vibe to the way you do your chops. The bass was fucking fire. I don't know what you was using for that bass, but that bass was super fire. Chocolate Boy Swagger said well constructed. Yeah, it's a good arrangement. Very good arrangement. The only thing that I thought was an issue for me is bring down that bell. Not the bell, like the shaker or whatever.
Oh, the shaker.
The sleigh bells or whatever it is. I think it does serve a purpose. I wouldn't say take it out, but I'll say lower it or EQ it so it's just like the high end of it. Or put like a high pass on it, or take out some of the body of it because it's a little distracting, or just lower it a little bit. But I think it should be there though. But that's a fucking dope ass beat. I definitely, I'm a fan of this one.
Yeah, I love this one. Love this one. I love I love the sample chops on this one. Great selection on this one. I love the verse here. I love the verse selection. I love the hook that he did with the piano. I think I would probably have chopped this very similar. So I really like it. Maybe I'm a little biased that way. I love the drums. I love the snare roll, the army roll again.
Yeah, the snare roll.
Yeah, I really enjoy those, man. Those are just those little extra things that, you know what I mean, that make it unique, right? And the bass line, amazing. Like, yeah, this is a great one, man. Like, this might be my second favorite one next to Patty, man. Like, this is like an 8.8 for me, you know what I mean? This is a really good one. Maybe even a 9, bro. This is a great one for me. I love when the drums come in. I think it really, really sets the mood, you know? Well, great selection, Chop.
Chopped the bass guitar and pitched it. Yeah, that was fire. That bass definitely brings it out and definitely like adds a whole dimension to it. Let's see what they're saying in the chat. Very chill vibe. Almost didn't post, so much going on. I'm glad you posted it.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice. I was thinking the same on the hi-hat. Yeah, just bring it down a little bit because this definitely fits. It definitely should be there. It's a good selection of a hat, but lower it or also you could put a little reverb on it. It'll take some of the edge off. Not a lot, but put a little reverb on it. It'll take some of the edge off of that hat. Let's see. Patty Mans, he said thank you, D. Patty Man said that bitch funky. Yeah, Key McGee, man, that boy good. And y'all, I just started working today on finally getting my school course up. If anybody's interested, I'm taking all of the things that I cry and complain about to y'all in this group, and I'm making videos about it. And
that's awesome.
You know, we could do one-on-ones or whatever the case may be, but yeah, good shit, bro. Key don't never. My biggest challenge is mixing and mastering. Yeah, but you never disappoint. You know, I'm always gonna be hard on y'all, but you never disappoint.
Yeah,
that's good shit right there. Yeah, another round of applause for homie Key McGee. We all over the map with it. I forget where Key from, but we all over the map, bro. Nowadays. We got members from everywhere. It's like it's a real gang now. It's another joint you're working on. I'm gonna circle back to that.
I got big news for you guys for coming up too, so stick around, guys.
Yeah.
Some big news I want to share with you.
After the last flip, D got something to say for real. That's definitely gonna pique y'all interest. This week's flip, Michael Lewis, my guy. Another one that's about that work, putting in that work, man. You know, everybody got families, everybody got kids, everybody got jobs. But for all of y'all to put in the time and invest the time, shows me that y'all care about this shit enough for me to be real with you guys and really tell y'all what I think would make your next beat your best beat. So shout out to Mike. Shout out to the homie Mike Lewis. Let's see what he got.
Michael. Michael.
Good shit.
Oh.
So yeah, he's recently been working on them keys. I like what you did with the bass. I think if I had to come at you about something, I would say you just need to work on getting the hats and the crash, like the cymbal and the hats and shaker type sounds to blend in with the mix a little bit better. The chops was cool. But yeah, just everybody needs to work on their mixing. And it's a never-ending journey working on your mixing. But learning to mix on the fly during the process and then in post afterwards, and just making the soup all blend in together and into one cohesive thing, so no element is like distracting or standing out too much. Everything needs to work together, you know. But yeah, that's my critique on that one. That's good shit though.
Yeah, that's great advice, man. I absolutely agree with you. I really like when it came in. I like the actual key of the notes that he selected. Like, I feel like that was a great idea. Like, I like that idea. I just feel like it could have had a little bit better, whether it was the instrument or whatever it was that he was picking. But I really like that idea. I like the drums. Again, I wasn't a huge fan of the sample. I don't know if you put like a reverb on it or you put some sort of plug-in on it to give it like some sort of distortion. And then that right there, that on the breakdown at the very end it seemed like way too long. Felt like it was like way too long of a drop. I was waiting for the beat to drop again. But what I was gonna say is that part there, that's not a part of the sample, is it? That's added?
No, I like that shit. He played that. That's his added.
Yeah,
synth
he played that. Yeah, he added that synth, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's dope beat, man. That's dope. I'll give that like a 7.
Word. Yeah, I like how you made that nice little counter melody with the synth on top of the sample, and it's definitely it was a good creative choice. It all fits, but it should mixing could bring that up fucking multiple notches.
Yeah, for sure.
And like, I got some effects and shit that I'll show you too that go good with the synth sounds, just to make them sound a little more. Just to give them a little more.
Yeah,
stuff.
Make them. Yeah, give them more. Yeah. There's the few plugins I really like using that widen the sound, or like doing the layering, like adding like a layer on top of like a piano on top of that synth or something, doing something like, you know, where you can really like make it, you know. But yeah, no, I like the idea. I like the direction he's going in it for sure.
Let's see what the chat's saying. Drew, DJ D Berg said synth sound good. Let's see. Yeah, man, Baylor crying over here. That's the synth guy in the group right there. He just shed a tear on it. He said, "Nah, I played that. Yeah, that's dope, man. I'm glad you getting a good grasp on the keys
Dope.
and putting time, outside time into learning how to play the keys and all that shit." See, he told me he just been doing his research on music theory and all that good shit. Let's see. Kiva said it's a nice bop. Chaos said great job. Yeah, that's good shit, man. And it's definitely like this guy is new, probably the newest to the MPC out of the whole group. I think I'm not sure if that might be accurate, but he's definitely one of the newer guys, and shows drastic improvement from week to week. So I love to see it, man. That's why I'm here.
That's awesome, man. That's dope, man. Look forward to hearing more from you, man. Keep going.
Hell yeah. Okay, so I guess that's it. Let me see. Atmos, I got you. Chocolate Boy, did you email something? Let me check. There's a little delay on the chat, so I'm gonna just hop in my email.
Yeah, man. I'm excited for you guys. Yeah, anyone that's here, man, appreciate you being here. And I got some exciting news for you guys that I want to share with you guys. Stick around.
Okay, we got one more. Homie Chocolate Boy Swagger. Him and Atmosphere. I think they boys in real life. They both joined like the same week. This dude is another one that don't disappoint. So let's see. Straight from the Gmail.
Chocolate Boy Swagger on the Chocolate Boy Swagger on the beats.
Oh shit, my fault.
Chocolate Boy Swagger on the Chocolate Boy Swagger on the beats.
Swing on this.
Hell yeah. I like those little fills too.
Yeah.
That's dope. That's a good sequence.
I like these chops for sure. Yeah, I like this one. It's a good one.
Good bass too.
Good point. We got bass breakdown there too.
Yeah,
Oh.
that shit hard, man.
Clean.
That fills. I love those little fills that you sprinkled in
Mhm.
there. The drums. That's a great drum break you used. Hold on, let me let it play again. That's a great drum break that you used. I think the snare was a little loud, but y'all can jump on me if you want. I think the snare was like a tiny bit too loud, but having said that, it was excellent drum selection as far as drum sound goes. And the chops are fire. So this is an example of something that I love to see in sample flippers, is the understanding of the question and the answer. A sequence should be, or I don't want to say should, you can do what you want, but I love how this sequence has a question chop and an answer chop within the 4 bars, and the resolve. It just provides like a climax and takes you on a ride. And so yeah, that's a good chop selection. The switch up was fire. The drums was fire. The bass line is chef's kiss on that bass. I think that's good work right there.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. Super clean, great bass line, great chop. Yeah, I actually, the bass was so nice that like you didn't even like, you felt it, but you couldn't hear it. There wasn't no like standout parts, like, you know what I mean? It just blended in perfectly. Yeah, I really like the drums, very laid back, very soft. I think that's like, what is that? You know, the drum that's got, it's not the stick, but it's like the brush drum or whatever. Yeah, I love that. That's perfect for that sound. It meshes perfectly.
And you just touched on something that I put a lot of emphasis on as far as mixing goes. Like that bass is there, you feel it. It meshes with the sample to the point where it could even be in the sample, but it's not. He added it, you know. But it's that's the soup. That's the soup concept that I always harp on. Is
So true.
having the elements all blend together that way. Like you don't know. Well, we know because we flipped the sample. We all flipped the sample, right? But you don't know if that bass is a part of the sample or if he added it. But it's definitely has value in the recipe of it all.
Yeah, you don't hear it, you feel it. Yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
And
No, it's
I
absolutely
really
true.
love that. I really do love that drum break and the little snare fill thing and the hats, everything on that drum break. If it's a break, or I don't know if it's a break or if it's one shots, but if it's one shots, then hats off to you because you're a fucking monster. But
And who was
swing,
that?
like,
Who?
that was
Sorry.
Chocolate Boy Swagger.
Chocolate Swagger, man. Big shout out, man.
Yeah.
Good job, man. Dope.
Yeah, he's one of the guys that joined from the YouTube side. Randomly, the algorithm brought him here. It was the universe, the stars aligned and dropped him.
Happy to
in the
have you, man.
atmosphere.
Happy to have you, man. That's awesome.
Yeah, good shit, man. That was fire as hell. So yeah, that's shout out again to Chocolate Boy Swagger. Shout out to everybody that put one up. And this week we got a little change of pace. For
Yes,
this
sir.
week's sample, D Saint has a client who was looking for a specific sample chopped. So this is almost going to be more of a competition this week. The best sample out of the best flip out of the flips of this said sample will be placed with said artist. I'm not sure who the artist is. D can expand on that, but and it also pays. So if you looking to make $100 and you looking to get an artist on your production, this is the week to not sleep. Do not slack on this one because it comes with a $100 bag at the end of the motherfucking week.
Yes, sir. Thank you, man. And yes, I got a client. He is from Detroit, and I don't think that matters, the style, but I will give you that information. Take with it what you will. He is anonymous, so I can't really give you the person's name or anything like that, but he's going to give me $100 to flip a sample. So instead of doing that, I thought that, and he already gave me the sample that's very specific. It means a lot to him, this specific sample. So he wanted me to flip it, and I thought, you know what, this would be a great opportunity for me to give back to this great group that we have here. And you guys I know it will be in great, capable hands here. And what I was thinking of doing is getting the top three, the best three guys that, flip the sample. I'm going to get them and get them all to submit it, and we'll pick the top three, and I'll let the client hear it, and then he will pick who the winner is and who he actually wants to go with, and he's going to give me $100, and I'm just going to give you guys the $100 to the winner, and just, you know what I mean, and keep this going, man, and hopefully I can keep this going and pull more clients in like this and keep this going for this guy, and that would be amazing, man, because I think you guys are going to knock it out, man, and to have that much selection on the sample, I know one of you are going to nail it. You know what I mean? So
facts.
Yeah. And I don't want to slip through my fingertips because I might not have time to do it because I got some other opportunities I'm chasing. So I was like, man, if I can give this back, man, it's a win-win for everybody.
Yes, indeed. And some of these guys in the group have recently got their first beats placed with artists, and
amazing.
I love this. I just really want to see. I want to see that happen for somebody up in this motherfucker, and I think this is a good look. So just bring your best, bring your A game, make sure that it sonically is working, and get your mix right, and let's get this money, guys. I know one of y'all got it, and yeah, let's fucking do it.
Yeah. The guy's already aware of this. I already talked to him about it. He thought it was a great idea as well. He's already sent me the money, so I've already been paid for it. So there's no issues like that, and I'm just gonna send the money to Julius, and he's gonna pay you guys because I'm up in Canada, so there's no issue. But it is 100 American, so it's like 140 or 130 dollars for me. But it's like it's 100 American, and it'll be sent to you, and we'll pick the top 3. We'll let the man hear it. I will send you the sample within the next hour or so, as soon as we get off here, and I can send it to you, and you can post it whenever you're ready.
All right, bet. So I'm gonna throw the sample up in the group, and I'll also put it in the YouTube caption for the replay of the stream. Chocolate Boy Atmosphere. I'll email that to y'all, and you guys got a week. Let the games begin, man, until Sunday to make this $100. Let's go.
Yes, sir. Yep. I'm gonna try to convince him to be in the show, and maybe he might could join the show. Hopefully, he can join and sit in and listen anonymously. You know what I mean? Because you never know. He might pick another one that we don't pick the top 3 of. So you know what I mean? It really depends on him.
Yeah.
But keep in mind, he's from Detroit. So take with that what you want. I don't know. I don't know if he's looking for a specific Detroit sound, but he came to me because he really likes that New York sound as well. So, I know you guys are gonna knock it out. It's a great sample too. It's I don't know. I'll send it to you. You tell me what you think. I think it's a really it's not a hard sample to flip. Let's just put it that way. There's a lot there. There's a lot to play with for sure. Yeah.
Word up.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm gonna try if he's available. I'm gonna have him watching.
For sure.
But yeah, man, that's good shit, man. All of y'all, like I said, bring your A game. I'm gonna post it up in the group. Or you don't have it. You got it now. You can send it to me. I'll play it on the stream.
Oh, I'll get it. But he actually sent it in the email. As soon as I'm done here, I'll send it to you. I promise.
Bet. So yeah, I'm gonna throw it up in the group, guys. Be on the lookout for that. I already wasted my @everyone, so just be on the lookout for it. Because they only let me do that once a day. So.
Oh, you need to add it to Monday as well. Like just put it up today and then add it. In the morning or whatever.
Throw it up in there, and I'll put it in the group chat for y'all too. And let the games begin, yo.
Man.
So thank you again to everybody. Shout out to you, D. Thanks for pulling up, giving your feedback, and
Thanks
also
for having me.
providing this opportunity. And you guys are the greatest. This is the greatest NPC sample flip challenge in the motherfucking world. You already know that. Dusty Pads University. And with that, we gonna end it, man. Good stream, good work, everybody.
Great seeing you guys. Shout out to Patty, man. Back Brown. Yo.
Patty Man said a win for one is a win for all. Big facts.
Lens. Oh, yo, everybody, yo. Thanks for coming out, man. Appreciate you.
So yeah,
see you next
peace
week.
out, gang.